Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. We talked about national costs. We talked about local costs. Let's talk a little bit about Medicare and how it integrates here, because this is another
will be a short part. Yeah.
Well, but literally and figuratively. But I think, when I've been doing long-term care presentations for a better part of 20 years. And what always baffles me is the number of people that just say, I'm going to have Medicare pay for it or Medicaid pay for it. Yep. Right. And that couldn't be more wrong. I mean,
no.
Talk about how does Medicare integrate in this?
I agree. It's a big myth. I think clients think Medicare is going to cover long-term care. No. It's got you for 100 days. So really that's the instance where my granddad broke his hip and, the goal is to get you back, right? Maybe you can't do two of those daily living activities, but really the goal is say we're going to mend you, get you back to health and out of here. So 100 days is what Medicare is covering. So it's a very short
and it's
term.
not even all the cost either, right? I mean,
right. Yeah. It's like the first 20 days they pay. Then after that, there's kind of a copay. So, it's not even, I wouldn't even call it a Band-Aid, right? It is short-term care, right? It's long-term care in the sense that they're helping you with those more significant things.
Let's pull on Medicaid now, right? And again, this is one where there are lots of people who advise on planning for Medicaid. Mm-hmm. And again, I think that's just really borderline irresponsible. And I know that's personal opinion, but Medicaid means that you basically have to deplete your assets.
Right. And I think it can differ by state. I'll say this too, because using Medicaid can be very different by state. But you've got to really deplete the assets. I mean, to nothing. So to your point, if we're talking about a couple and someone still is able to live independently, it's kind of hard to do, right? You've got to spend everything down to close to zero.
And so I'll use Virginia, right? You can have $2,000 in the checking account.
The previous presentation by Bogart Wealth was intended for general information purposes only. No portion of the presentation serves as the receipt of or as a substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart Wealth or any other investment professional of your choosing. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that future performance of any specific investment or investment strategy or any other non-investment related or planning services, discussion, or content will be profitable, be suitable for your portfolio or individual situation, or prove successful. Neither Bogart Wealth's investment advisor registration status nor any amount of prior experience or success should be construed that a certain level of results or satisfaction will be achieved if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Bogart Wealth is neither a law firm nor accounting firm, and no portion of its services shall be construed as legal or accounting advice. No portion of the podcast content should be construed by a client or prospective client as a guarantee that he or she will experience a certain level of results if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Copies of Bogart Wealth's current written disclosure brochure and Form CRS discussing our advisory services and fees are available upon request or at www.bogartwealth.com.